For Susan Cloninger, her life was flawless. A husband, 2 kids, and a successful family business. In her early 50s, Susan was experiencing what she thought was another stage of life.
I just knew I was in my early 50s. I was starting to have what I thought were just totally menopause symptoms.
However, her symptoms were just the beginning of something far more severe.
I was having ridiculously hot night sweats, but only at night, not really during the day, and also irregular bleeding.
After consulting with her primary doctor, nothing turned up. It wasn't until she described her symptoms to a close friend, who is also a nurse, ultimately deciding to go in for extra testing.
That was a Thursday, and by the following Tuesday, I had already had an ultrasound of my kidney and abdomen, and they came back and said, yeah, you have a mass on your left kidney.
And it was at that moment where time stood still.
You see your life as finite for the first time, and I've always been a really healthy person, never had any health issues, so you kind of take your health for granted.
With her family on her mind, she knew it would be somber news to pass along.
I knew it was going to be really difficult, to tell my family, to tell my kids. That was the hardest part.
Meanwhile, the tumor was larger than expected.
Her tumor was very, very large, about 25 centimeters. You don't see that very often.
After struggling to find someone who took her health insurance, Susan found Dr. Greg Zimmerman at St. Clair's Hospital.
When I first met Susan, she was obviously very stressed and very distressed. And I could tell that she was a very strong woman, very emotional woman.
Although the tumor was large, Dr. Zimmerman discovered that Susan was very fortunate. The tumor was only confined to the kidney.
You never know if the tumor is going to be attached to other things around it. You never know if it's going to be able to be lifted off the other structures. So that's the challenge.
That's when he discovered that the tumor could be removed laparoscopically through a small incision.
Looking at the CAT scans, I felt that an attempt at laparoscopic surgery or minimally invasive surgery was warranted.
He put my mind so at ease, and he was like, you know what, I think I can do this laparoscopically.
That would be the procedure that essentially saved Susan's life.
I've been given the second chance, and I have to really take advantage of it and try to enjoy life as much as possible.
Now, she is celebrating being cancer-free for more than a year. In addition to Mother's Day, being a part of another milestone with her family is her ultimate victory.
I dodged this bullet, and I have to go on and, appreciate my love, my family. My son is graduating from college in 3 weeks, I'll be there.
Reporting for WNBC News, I'm Joanna Buckley.